So as a board member, I really am focused on the overall strategy of TCG, making sure that we are doing the right things to stay relevant long term. So this could mean working with the work groups, make sure that we have the right work groups, make sure they're focusing on the right things, or working with other industry collaborations with partners or other standards bodies or the training organizations, right? Just ensuring that we have the right strategic vision looking forward, and that we can continue to invest in our members and our collaborations across the industry. So there's a lot of focus with PQC on kind of store now and decrypt later, kind of the encryption aspect of it, but it's a little bit different. I think uh, if you think about trust and using the adage of trust but verify, all verification today relies on public key cryptography, right? So either code signing or digital certificates, all of these are need to be updated for PQC. So I think it's really that basis of trust in our devices and in our users and in authentication, all needing to be updated based on quantum computers. So we started looking at PQC a couple years ago, and the work groups have done a great job kind of cataloging all of the cryptography they have in their standards and specifications. That's ongoing. One of the difficult pieces, though, was really mapping out all of the dependencies between the TCG specs and the external specs, and I think they made great progress on that. Um, I think it's going to be a work in progress over the next several years. But what I really like to see or have seen is the collaboration across all the TCG member companies in this effort. Right, everybody knows that PQC is very important. Everybody's collaborated on it, and everybody's doing the right things in the work groups. The other thing about it is I think that it's really provided a sense of urgency in these work groups. Right, there's a common goal. There's something that they're all working towards, and they know that there's an end date based on some of the requirements that have been published. So it's been great to see all the teams and the kind of the sense of urgency on that in the work groups and the standards. So I think we were already in a good place, especially with TPM and algorithm agility. We had some really smart people in TCG from the beginning that have built that into the standards and into the architectures. But I think going forward, it's really gonna to evolve TCG. And what I've seen, and what, as I mentioned, that with PQC, I've seen this real sense of urgency in the work groups, and I think that's going to really make kind of get people in TCG to kind of rethink how we do things. How do we streamline our processes? How do we work better together? Because quantum PQC and these updates that are going on now, um, it's a really tactical thing that we're working on now, but there will be other things like PQC. There'll be other technology transitions in the future, and I think seeing TCG evolve so that we can handle those quickly, efficiently, and with the kind of vigor and vitality that we have with PQC today, we're really looking forward to that evolution going forward. So I think it'll be great.